We are closing in now on the finals for the men's 100 meters, the Lake County men's 100 meter final, and then the Nike women's 100 meter final back-to-back over these next 20 minutes. You know, you look back to the semis earlier today, I think we saw for sure that Kenny Bednarek is in great form and primed to possibly grab his 100 meter national championship he's been looking for. T-Mars McCallum has been as scorching hot as any sprinter in America the last couple months. He'll be right there in the middle. And Courtney Lindsay ran a very controlled race to win his semifinal.
That is exactly right. For me, McCallum, as long as he just stays relaxed and trusts his training and doesn't get caught up in the moment, my goodness, he should be on this team. Courtney Lindsay, I mean, if he's not thinking to himself, I line up with Kenny Bednarek every day. Kung Fu Kenny slices and dices. I felt it. I know the pressure. I know what I need to get out and to come home. To be honest, Trayvon Bromell still looks really good.
Oh, yeah.
There's no way you can count him out with the start that he has. Christian Coleman, as I said in the semis, put it together and ran a really good, strong race. This, to me, is a race that has, yes, one person that looks like he should be secured and run away with it. The man is everything else open, so it should be a blanket finish. Who's going to lean at that line?
The United States will send 4 to the World Championships. Noah Lyle has secured his wild card spot at the World, as Lyles is the defending world champion from 2023. He is not racing in the semis or the finals after running a good first round yesterday, so that's why we are Lyles-less in this final. But Bednarek in lane 4 will be tucked right next to T-Mars McCallum. Bromell's all the way outside in 8. He'll have the great starting Christian Coleman next to him. Maurice Gleaton, the high schooler, also has made it into this final. I mean, this is going to be a lot of fun. We have our favorite in Bednarek and Bromell, but after that, it feels like that third spot, there's 4 or 5 guys who have a real claim for it right now.
The future of the sprints in Maurice Gleaton, who actually was a part of the Nike Elite program. They choose the top tier of the top tier. He's just really showing, yes, I am the elite of the elite when it comes to high school. I'm going to do something different. This Nike Elite program is poured into him like, look, be confident, do these things. He's done that. He's in lane 9. But listen, damage can be done. He has no pressure on him. He is a baby, and he's like, the goal was to make it here. Now it's just about having fun.
Coleman ran 9.94, Bednarek 9.90 in their semifinal heat. Those were the 2 fastest times. They were the only heat with a wind that was outside the legal limit, 2.1 meters per second. But Bednarek was very controlled there. It looked like a guy who could definitely go 9.8 lows, if not faster, here in this final.
What I'm loving about the final for both the men and the women, it's finally like no more like I'm going to hold back, no more control running. It's almost like I'm going to a certain extent, forget all my training, and I'm just going for it. So for me, yes, I'm expecting a certain number to pop up for both men and women when they cross this line. Dennis Mitchell has done a great job with both.
Kung Fu Kenny Bednarek, 26 years old, 2-time Olympic silver medalist in the 200. Silver at the Worlds in 2022 in the 200. Was a 100-meter finalist in Paris, finishing 7th. Now looking to grab a 100-meter national championship here at USATF Outdoors.
You know, Kung Fu Kenny said that he wants it bad, but he's the man beside him, Christian Coleman, his new training partner, has tasted this. And when I say when he decides to put his mind on something, Christian knows how to get the job done.
Coleman with the best starts in the world, and in the semifinals he showed some carryover from that start all the way through the finish. That's something that had maybe been missing in a lot of his races this year. You know he's going to be right out there at the front at the beginning. Can he finish this final? And Trayvon Bromell, 9.84 earlier this year to win the Rome Diamond League. He won his semifinal and looked like he left some in the tank as well. Another guy who generally gets out of the blocks very well.
Yes, and you said that 9.84. When you run that earlier in the year, it's still in your body. No matter how the first 2 rounds have gone, maybe someone's got you here and there, that 9.8 is still there, and I guarantee you that's what he's trying to call on, that same form.
A 9.84 was Bromell's best since 2022. Trying to get on another U.S. team. Trying to win the national championship here. Still only 30 years old. Came onto the scene so young.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of running left in his legs.
And you know, let me speak to this moment of standing here and having to go through all of the announcements. It can feel like a year is going by. It feels so long because you've done all this warm-up. You're standing there. If you're in the earlier lanes, you're just like, can we say runners on your mark already? It can be daunting. You have to take your deep breath, understand the moment is here, and trust your training and try not to get too nervous.
All right, the full field from the inside out. Moore, Baker, Johnson, Bednarik, McCallum, Lindsay, Coleman, Brummel, and the high schooler Gleaton, who ran a new personal best of 10:05 in the semifinals. I've still got my eye on the orange of Tennessee in the middle there in 5. T-Mars McCallum, the world leader in the 200 this year, has been winning race after race with fast time after fast time since the college season ended. And he'll try to spoil the party between the training partners, Coleman and Bednarik.
I love when the stands get quiet. That means the moment is here.
As Noah Lyles looks on to see who will join him in the 100-meter races at the World Championship. It is time for the Lake County men's 100-meter final. Good start for Coleman again. Courtney Lindsay's gotten out well, but now here comes Bednarik trying to move to the front. It is very close as we come to the line. Bednarik takes it. Kenny Bednarik has his 100-meter national championship. 9:79.
He wanted that bad.
Courtney Lindsay takes second in 9:82, and T-Mars McCallum's going to Worlds in 9:83. Brummel ran 9:84, and that finishes fourth.
Which is insane. You saw the times from the heats and you wondered, oh, will they dip under 10? Yes. When it comes to the finals, listen, there's no more questioning. There's no more nervousness. You see right here, a tight finish. I said it would be a blanket. Not with Kenny Bednarik. He said, I got this one, 9:79 for a PB. Middle of your screen in lane 4. Didn't have the greatest start. Courtney Lindsay was gone. But Kenny Bednarik said, I know exactly how you start, but I know how I end better. Oh, my goodness. That was an amazing, impressive run.
The top 7 ran 9:92 or faster. That includes the high schooler Maurice Gleaton, who matches the other outstanding high schooler Tate Taylor with a 9:92 high school record.
What is happening when baby boy Maurice Gleaton runs 9:92 against vets? That means that you can hold your composure. That means the moment is never too big for me. Actually, I am the moment. 9:92 from a high schooler in this situation.
So Kenny Bednarik breaks the 9:8 mark for the first time in his career and wins his first 100-meter national championship. Courtney Lindsay's on the U.S. team with a personal best 9:82, delivered it when he needed it most. And T-Mars McCallum, 7th at NCAAs, but ever since then has been one of the best sprinters in the world, and he makes the world team as well.
If you want to be one of the greats, that's what you have to do. You say, listen, that moment happened, but I know what mistake I made. I will make that correction, and it won't.